Hi guys, so this is the part 2 of the video. In this part of the video, I'm actually going to tell you how I apply my Revlon Color Stay Foundation. I'm not actually going to apply it to my face since I already have it on, but I'm going to go through very detailed steps on how I get this very airbrushed look and how it works perfectly using very inexpensive products except for one, which is the primer I'll be using. Okay, so first we have to start off with washing your face. You always have to wash to keep your face clean. You always have to wash it before you apply makeup. You don't want your face to get a lot of bacteria in it or your makeup to get a lot of bacteria. What I use is, since my skin is combination oily, and to reduce the oil and keep me from getting acne, I use Proactive. It works fabulously on my face. It works super well. I love it just because it's a 3-step process, right? So you have your wash, which is your cleanser, and then you have your toner, and then you have this kind of cream, but it's not a moisturizing cream. It's a cream that you put on that will remove bacteria. Okay, so then after you've done that, you want to put a moisturizer on. I know some people like me that have oily skin try to avoid using moisturizers, but it's always good to put a moisturizer on before you put makeup. Just because when you do use acne products in trying to remove acne or wash your face, it is very drying, even if you do have oily skin. So always use a moisturizer, but make sure it's a non-oil based moisturizer. I try to use Burt's Bees just because it's more natural and it's a less chance of you trying to break out from it. So then after I use that, I let it soak into my skin, let it absorb, and then I move on to my primer. So the primer I use mostly right now is from Smashbox, the Photo Finish one, which is very notoriously known for their primer, the Photo Finish primer, and I just got it in the travel size. It is $16 on their website. I don't know about in stores, if it varies, it might, but as for the website, it costs $16. I absolutely love this primer. It works really well. That was horrible, I'm sorry. It works really well. Very nice, very satin finish. Some people argue that it is greasy, but I beg to differ. I think all primers in a sense have a greasy feel to it because they're trying to make the skin more satiny finish. And I think that's why they feel more greasy. So I don't know. As for this one, I think it's a great finish. It works super duper well in making your skin, just prepping it for the foundation and allow it to last longer. Okay? So then what I use is I put on, oh sorry, I forgot to mention this. Whenever I put my primer on, I put it on my hand and then I use a flat foundation brush. This one is just from Spare Source, very inexpensive, doesn't shed at all. You can get them at Walmart, probably at Target, and it's only about $5, okay? So then I apply it just all evenly to my whole area of my face. Not my neck, just my face, okay? And then let that set in for, I guess, 2 minutes. This is what I do. I don't really time it. I just go by, I guess, my physical watch. Then I usually use my concealer. The one I've been using lately that I just got a month ago is by e.l.f. and it's called the All Over Cover Stick. Okay? And it's cool because it's like a big stick, right? It's like a big stick. Anyway, it's only $1, and the shade I got it in is Rosy Beige. I got a shade that's one shade lighter than my skin just because I want to conceal the dark areas and maybe scars that I got from other pimples that until they heal, this covers it up. It works super duper well. Again, I do not use my finger on it at all because I don't want bacteria to get into the product. What you do is you just twist it, okay? And what I do is I take a concealer brush, and the one I use is by Quo. It's a large, it says large concealer brush. It works super duper well. You just do this and then you put it on the areas and pat it in. I wouldn't completely rub it in, but I would dab it in and make sure it is blended well enough that it doesn't look cakey. So after I do that, I then apply my foundation, which in this case is the Revlon Color Stay. This is the combination of oily skin. What I do is I take a quarter size amount, put it on my hand, and then what I do is I use my stipple brush by e.l.f. As you can see, it's from their studio line. It's $3. It's absolutely great. Oh, I forgot. I just wanted to tell you, if I didn't already mention, the e.l.f. Concealer is $1, very inexpensive on eyeslipsface.com, and the Kohl concealer brush is $22. You can get at your local Shoppers Drug Mart. So for the e.l.f. stipple brush, I I love this brush. It doesn't work well with other foundations that I've used. It's not very dense, but with a more liquidy foundation, which I find the Revlon Color Stay is, it works really well because I don't necessarily stipple it on. I do a dab stipple, right, to apply it. Then what I do is I go in and I work it out. I pretty much do like a buffing area in the sense, and I start with the outsides here of the cheek area and of the jawbone, and then all here in the chin area. Then I work up to my nose, then to my forehead. So I pretty much work medium up from down. And I never roll in with it necessarily because if I do, I find it cakes up near my nose. So I want to move in the outside to move all the excess outside of it. And make sure to really buff it into your skin because you want to get a really nice finish on it. You want to make it almost look flawless, and the less you use, the better. Believe it or not, with this foundation, the less you use is just so much better. It already has great coverage, so you don't need a lot of it. And I recommend, I don't go a lot on the neck, but I do follow it down and move it to the neck area and a little bit to the décolleté, just because you don't want it to not match. Like, my skin is like identical to this color, but still in a sense, in lights, you do catch that kind of look, right? So just lightly feather it down and just to get that essence of the same color. And what I usually do is I take a bronzer and I pretty much bronze my décolleté area and my neck and a little bit on my face, and it just gives you that great summer bronze look. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I love doing it. It's such a fun routine. It's pretty easy. It's not complicated at all. At least I didn't think so. Simple steps. Anybody can do it. You do not need a professional. I am by no means professional at all. Like, I mean, I love makeup, and I've just been trying to do it a lot and finding new ways and easier ways to apply it and make it more time necessary, right? Because in the morning when you're out for school, you don't want to have to wake up 2 hours earlier just in the sake of makeup. So this pretty much takes me, I'd say 15 minutes to do a foundation, and then my eyes takes me 5. So you're talking about, I don't know, like a 20-minute makeup, which is not bad at all if you don't have to style your hair a lot, which I don't. I mean, I straighten it or I leave it natural like it is today. But guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. I'll have more soon. I haven't been doing much because, again, I've been very busy with work and just keeping up stuff. I mean, you have a lot to do in the summer and you have a lot of fun. So that's why I've been so busy. But I will keep on track and trying to make more and more videos. And I also want to make this video to thank the people that have subscribed to my channel. Very thankful for that, so thank you so much. And again, if you have any questions or any comments, please leave it in the comment bar below. I will make sure to get to them. And if you have any requests, don't be afraid to ask me. I am all for it. The only time I won't do it is if the product is not in my area and I have no way to get it. But if you want to recommend some products, I love these. I love doing these things on reviews of products just to tell you if they're good. I want you guys to save money. And that's why I even watch other gurus to save money on different products. But I do like to try them for myself to see if they would work because we all have different skin types, different oil in our concentration in our face. So we just want to see how everything works for us. So I'm just telling you, as someone that has oily skin, how it worked. These products worked for me. And hopefully it's helped you. Again, thank you so much for subscribing. And there will be some videos soon. Thank you.